All right, I'm going to start. Oh, I think I am on. Am I? I don't know. We're just going to start now. Oh yeah, I think I am live. Hello everyone. I think I was talking for a while. I didn't realize I was talking. Yes, we can hear you, Lucy. Well, hello. Welcome to the show. I'm here. Hi. How's it going? In the technical realms, things are bizarre when I'm on my other computer. I am looking forward to being back to my usual computer where I know what things do what. I thought, hello. How's it going? Welcome everybody to episode 215 of Locking It Down with Lucy. This is the final transmission from the US. So sorry again, things are a bit topsy-turvy here because I start the day, I do some work, and then I'm like, crap, I have to get ready. And then I'm like, setting bits and pieces up, and that's how things fall a little behind. Whereas in the UK, work finished at like 6, and so I had like 2 hours to sort myself out. So it's a little different here, but it is good to be here. Hello, and welcome. We got many things to talk about today, but most importantly, there will be the Christmas card giveaway happening at the end of the show. So you got to be in it to win it. 5 people win a Christmas card, and if you are from the US, I will reach out to you first so I can post them while I'm here because I leave on Monday. Wah, wah, wah. But to begin, I feel in the Christmassy mood, I guess. Christmas is now, I've had Thanksgiving yesterday, so I guess this is the lead up to Christmas. So I've got a traditional Christmas drink to sample here as we kick things off. And I'll pour it whilst I say hello to everybody. We have this nice fox glass, very fetching fox fellow. The month really has flown by. We've got many people here. Hello, Terence, good to see you. Hello. Fabio says, hi, Lucy. Hi, chat. Ina Graham says, hello, Lucy. Hello, everybody. We've got Rich Gamer here on the mod duty saying, hi, Lucy. Hello, Rich Gamer. Hi, Corey Wilson. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. The month really has flown by. I started a teensy bit early because you can't really do increments for more on YouTube than 15 minutes. So I can't really say I'm going to start at 5 past or whatever. So, hi, Dusty, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Right, I'm going to pour this because it's meant to be cold. It is indeed eggnog. I only think I've had eggnog once with Bethany, but many years ago. So I don't really remember it. It's kind of gross. But I will like to say that this invention that the Americans had from many years ago has perplexed me. Look how they open cartons, everyone. They open cartons like it's 1910 or something. There's no screw here. You have to, like, when I first got a milk, I was like, what the hell do they want from me here? You have to, like, here. I'll try not to make a mess. That's what I promised. My promise was not to make a mess. All right. There's an open here. So you pull it apart, like so. Okay. And then you kind of squeeze it to pop out the bit. There. And now it's open. And then you push it back in. And it closes. It's probably more environmentally friendly than having a lid, but I don't think this is a thing that I have had to experience before. Right, that was kind of gross. I'm a bit worried about this. I don't know if I was meant to shake it or not. Keep refrigered, it's pasteurized, whatever. Oh no, is it that gross that I'm going to vomit? Oh my God, why is there bits in it? Ew. So here it is, the mixture. I feel like I want to think it looks good. Oh, God, all right, here we go. I did brush my teeth about 30 minutes ago. Is that going to be bad as well? No, it's lumpy. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like I've poorly started the mixture for scrambled eggs. It looks like there's pepper in it or something. All right, here we go. Bon appetit, Hakuna Matata, and all that jazz. I quite like it. It's creamy. Who saw that coming? Is this normal? It did say shake well before use, and I did not shake it. Wow. It's, oh my God, I like it a lot. Now, apparently, if I wasn't going to like it, you can add ground nutmeg to make it better. So let's try it. Oh, that stinks. The hell is that? Oh, that sounds like, this smells like Santa's grotto. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know what you guys are on about. I think this is great. I don't want to put too much of that in because I don't know. This is like, it feels like milkshake or something, like a nice, I don't taste any egg. I just taste, how do I describe it? Where's my 5 stars for Campanton deck? That was great. I don't need it with a nutmeg. Oof. I was into that and I didn't even need to shake it. So, there we go. There is eggnog. I thought that was good. What was it? Tasty traditional, rich and creamy with a smooth texture and delightful taste. Not only is it a holiday drink of choice, but it can be used as an ingredient in your holiday baking pudding, blah, 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 blah. It is quite rich, I will say that. I don't think you can have too much of it. So I think I've had my fill for now. I spent too much time. Can you taste any nog? What's the nog? Is that the egg? I don't know. But I do have a more traditional drink, so I can't just drink eggnog the entire time. But I thought that was smooth. It was everything I wanted. I like milky drinks, but not too much. In fact, I feel like the nutmeg ruined it. I don't like the taste of the nutmeg in my house. Like I said, it feels like I've just licked Santa's grotto's floor or something, which I'm not too keen on. But we do have a final mystery drink and a nice glass here to drink it in. This is one that was purchased at San Diego, a place called False Idol. Look at this. This is kind of cool. It's like a barrel, and that the hammerhead shark has eaten someone. And then it's, I thought this was cool. Yeah, from San Diego. So we're going to give this one a go. Wet the baby's head or whatever they say. With a brand new mystery drink. And what is it? It's a Mountain Dew. Oh, what is this? What is this? How can this be? This is not right. It's a Mountain Dew sponsored with Xbox. Xbox are getting all the sponsorships right now. Xbox are in IHOP as well. So this is citrus blackberry flavour. Dew with a blast of natural blackberry raspberry flavour. All right, let's see. We've got a few more people trickling in as, we've been chatting nothingness today. We've got Wes saying, looks like Mountain Dew. Wes, you were correct. Blackbeard says, hello, Lucy. Hello, Blackbeard. It is good to see you nice. How did you guess it was actually a Mountain Dew? I was just being around. They normally are Mountain Dews. Mountain Dew comes out with many different. Oh, I forgot my straw. Oh, well. All right, let's give this a whirl. You know what? This is a fine Mountain Dew. It's not bad. It's not great. Do you remember when Greg Miller used to do Oreo oration, where he would rate all the Oreos? I might have to do the Mountain Dew ratings at some point. Well, I guess I'm kind of already doing it, aren't I, on the show? But he would basically sit there and he had like a 10-15 minute show where he would just rank Oreos each week. It was a different one on a scale. What would it be called if I did a Mountain Dew? Would it be Mountain Dew it. That bit. Mountain Dew. I have to work on it. I am already doing it. So this one's a middle ranking. If you're a fan of the berry flavors, I would say this is a must get, but I can't say this is a flavor that you must rush out and try. Right, so Oh my, wow, those Oreo reviews by Greg, you just unlocked a memory. I loved watching those. They had the thing at the side where the sidebar person would just like type stuff that would insult him as he insulted the Oreos. Great times. Do the do. Mountain Redo. Wes, that's very good indeed. Right, so what do we got coming on the show today? Today's the greatest. Is it? I'm not sure, but it is Friday. And for those of you in the US who celebrated Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving for yesterday. So today's poll to kick things off is, have you got your Christmas decorations up already? I'm feeling somewhat Christmassy, more Christmassy this week than I was last week. So 30% of you say yes, 70% of you say no. I'm probably not going to do mine until the middle of December because I'm lazy and can't be bothered. So it seems like most of you are in the same vein. But if you are feeling in the Christmas spirit, I want to thank Luke for setting up the Secret Santa. That starts next week for everyone who's already signed up. I think we're going to get our Secret Santas, our list later. I already gave mine to mine person. We're going to go through my list in a bit to see what gets picked. So I put out quite a few things in my list. So we'll review that, as well as some other things coming up from the show. We will talk about Tiger King, because we missed it last week. And then there will be the Christmas giveaway quiz at the end. But as for the regular housekeeping, this is the last show in the US. Next week we'll be back on Thursday at our usual time. Thursdays 8 p.m. It is the most inconsistent show on the internet, what can I say? But we are here live doing it for the working man. And yeah, we'll be back on our regular schedule. Things coming up when I return to the UK, because I have been slack and I apologize for that. We will be having the show on Thursdays. We will be having the members Christmas hangout. We're probably going to do the members Christmas hangout over the course of that, you know, the barren week where it's like, do you know what day it is anymore? Do you know what day it is today? That time between Christmas Day and New Year's where every day feels like it could be a Saturday. So we're probably going to do something then. I'll put some times in when I get back on my schedule. I will also be doing the second half of my timeline stream. Remember was it like August? I did a timeline stream where we only did PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 to be fair. So I need to get through PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Although to make life a little bit easier for myself, I think I'm going to put a poll up on the YouTube community thing, so you can vote in advance for which game you would like me to play from each generation. Because what I was doing before is I was like installing all of these games for you guys to vote for one out of a possible 4, and it was just taking forever to install everything. So I will do the poll in advance. I might start doing those. I'm thinking, I haven't got my calendar in front of me, but I'm thinking that middle week of December on a Saturday is when I'm going to do it, like maybe the 14th. I just need to double check. I don't have any like social plans or whatever, because Christmas time gets a bit tough at the weekends because there's people's birthdays or family things are happening. But I think the 14th, 15th is kind of what I'm looking at. Because yeah, the 7th would be this weekend, so that can't happen. So yeah, that's probably the sweet week to do it in. So maybe I will put up the PS3 poll sometime this weekend, PS4 poll midweek, PS5 poll end of the week, and then we will play each game for about an hour or so. So that should be fun, hopefully. And then I think that's everything. Maybe I'll edit a video or something. Oh, but I will do my end of year sort of review wrap up video and stuff, and try and at least get one more Grand Slam done before. But I'm just going to try and release them as and when I can. So apologies for that, everyone. So that's everything. I need to just get back on schedule. I think what makes it difficult when I'm here is I do have my work laptop with me. And my work laptop is just full of I don't have as much space on it, because obviously I've got all the stuff I've downloaded for work on it. I don't have all the stuff on my personal laptop, but I also just don't want to bring 2 laptops on a plane, because you can't pack a laptop. So you'd have to have 2 laptops in your backpack, and then that would have to go through security. It just seems like a big kerfuffle. So I normally make myself a little travel pack when I come here of things that are like handy things that I need to just do the show or to make certain videos and stuff. But all my main, everything is set up on that computer. So I'll have to figure that out at some point. So, and yeah, I never actually managed to work out the streaming here either. It's just like time is different when I'm here. So I don't know, it just works out a different way, I guess. So yeah, that should hopefully be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. The fact that you only miss one week when you're away means that this is not the time is always up for grabs and stuff like that. So yeah, I shall this is, yes, the most consistently inconsistent show. Now you're talking. Why not do a Lucy World tour and next show in Canada and then Brazil and Mexico? Maybe I'll take it on the road. Wes says they put their tree up today. Nice, nice. Cools. Are you at least going to take one of the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard pictures with you? You know what? No, is the answer to that. But it has inspired me to try and maybe put some pictures up on my wall. I think I don't know if I talk about many things with many people. And sometimes I can't remember whether I'm talking about you guys or a real person. I know, not that you're not real people, but you know what I'm saying? Like here, I'm talking to a screen. My house is pretty boring. My house was very dull, but I've made it like that by design because I just can't be asked to like put things up when I have to take them down when I eventually leave. But maybe I should think about putting some at least pictures on the wall. You can use the command strips or whatnot, but I just don't know. I don't feel like anything's really calling to me, you know? Like I feel like I'm such a boring person. I don't want for things. Like I don't want action figures. I don't like, I like things. Obviously I like video games, I like Doctor Who. But I don't know if I really want pictures of the Doctor on my wall. That doesn't appeal to me. I'm thinking I might put some video game posters up on my wall. Like that's kind of, I think, it's intrigued me. Like I really do love that Skyrim PS3 parchment. So maybe I could do, I mean, and then I'm never going to get them as extravagant as these. Like hard work has gone into these posters, let me tell you. I mean, there's like the poster, the mats, the frames. Like I'm literally, well, that's the other thing. I would have gone to Wilco's, RIP, rest his soul, to get a frame. But, you know, Wilco's no longer here. I don't know where to get my frames from. But I'm just going to stick a poster or a thing in a frame and call it a day. I'm not going to go to this length. So yeah, do I want to get a nice picture of you and Gareth? See, I don't know. Just, do I want that? I don't know. You need to hang up that Horizon Zero Dawn poster. Yeah, I do have that. That's the only poster I do have. I'm not boring in this little. Thank you for thinking that. I don't. Gareth, David Tennant, Nathan. I don't know. I just don't feel. I don't feel a longing for any artwork, but I feel like that. Well, firstly, artwork does make a place look less like a prison, I guess, is number one. Secondly, it would maybe help with the sound dampening in my place, so I should probably look into it. But I have the Skyrim map. I would maybe like to do the Red Dead Redemption map potentially. Maybe I just go crazy and just put little maps on my wall. Is that boring? Is that weird? Am I a psychopath for that? But I just don't really want a picture of, I don't know. Like, you know how some people really like going to Comic Cons and they buy like the canvases or the art. None of that stuff's ever appealed to me. Oh yeah, that's what I need. Paintings, like, just put pictures of me all over my wall. So yeah, I don't know. I've got to think about what. I don't know, just some people, like there's another guy I know at work and he's big into buying guitars and he puts guitars on his wall. And I'm like, that's cool. I'm not cool. I don't know how to be cool. I just don't have a thing. Go back through your videos and grab those drawings of DVD. Yeah. This is the kind of, actually, you know what? I haven't got my whiteboard here. Do you know what I should get framed? I should get framed my signed Uncharted 2 copy by Nolan North. I wonder if I could do something, but where would I put that? I mean, it's cool. And I guess I do, because I do love Uncharted 2. It's my favourite game. So maybe I could get because I got him to sign the inside, not the outside. So I could get because it's my favourite game of all time. Of all the times. So maybe I can do, I guess like it would be a custom framing job, I suppose, where you get the video game box and then get the booklet out. So it'd be video game box, booklet, in a frame, boom. Maybe that could be cool. I just don't want to be, I just don't want to make my house look like a child's bedroom, I guess. But that's where you have frames, I suppose. Because if you're just sticking things up with blue tack, then I suppose it would. When I was decorating my room, I considered getting gaming maps and frames. I settled on football shirts and wrestling belts in the end. It's pretty good. But I'm boring. It's what I've discovered. Like some people, I know another person, another friend of mine, he's big into I feel like saying toys it diminishes what he's into because he's not into just like toys. He's big into like the Muppets, Sesame Street, like that kind of thing. And so him and his wife, they have these lovely cabinets full of Legos that they've made of the Muppets and the Sesame Streets sets and stuff. I'm like, that's cool because they're really into that. But that's not me. Maybe. I do like space. Maybe I'll just get some big pictures of space on my wall. Stare into it like the abyss of space calls to me. Yeah, maybe I should try and think about that. That skips the end. That is where. But I'm not cool, dude. You're so cool, or whatever he says. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock today. I'm glad somebody got that. Thank you. I do have Sesame Street. Yeah, and the Muppets. Okay, yeah, hit me, everybody. This is a fascinating topic and not where I thought I was going to be today. Interstellar is pretty cool. Let me know. I want to see in the Discord, if you're part of the Discord, let me know in the chat as well, what posters adorn your house. And if you have pictures, put them in the Discord for inspiration. I'd love to see what is it that calls to people, because there is, yeah, you know, this person loves the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and it's, you know, that's their vibe. What can I say? What do I love? I don't know. So yeah, I'm curious what other people, as Jamie said, Jamie's got football shirts and wrestling belts. Cool. Please send us a picture. I'd love to see it. In the middle of your Nathan Drake shrine, of course. Each subscriber sends you a photo and you put it on the wall. Do you know what I do like? I do like when you see not big frame, like big frames is fine, but I like when people have like a wall space with lots of different small, big, like different size. Oh man, I miss my whiteboard. Because then I could draw it for you. I've got my Call of the Mountain notes are here. Don't worry, I'm calling that mountain. Don't you worry about it. The mountain will be called. I like when people do a little something like this. Let me get this pen here. I got a little stationery set next to me, which is quite nice. Kinda. Put it in the Locking It Down with Lucy channel, seeing as that's what we're talking about it. So, like, this is my wall. And I like when people do a little something like this. Okay, this is terrible, but you get the idea. I would probably, you know, they have a bunch of, like, different sized. And it's like, oh, yeah, artwork is a wonderful thing. And that. I kind of like that is a thing. I have like 50 movie posters, but only a few are up because I don't have enough frames. See, that's cool as well. Yeah, some people are really big into movie posters. But as you know, I don't really watch films, so that's something that I can't. So yeah, I need to. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's be my Christmas project, to just try and do something to decorate my walls. My bedroom is really boring as well, but I'm only sitting there to sleep. You have a whole room for sleeping, as the doctor said. And I try and get out of that room as soon as humanly possible. I hate my bedroom. I'm in there to be unconscious for a couple of hours, and as soon as I'm awake, I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. It's time to leave. Right, so we have gone for a slight, get a poster of your favourite movie. That would be like The Lion King or Hot Fuzz, I guess. You're wearing a parappa hat. If that ain't cool, I don't know what is. I put the butter in the oven, or what's the when you get to press the brakes. I never actually played parappa. But I know he learnt to drive and he got his license and I didn't. So, or did he not get his license? I can't remember. Maybe we both can't drive. Right, let's see. I'm just looking at some of the comments of what people are saying as inspo. I need that inspo. Buy a cheap physical copy of your top 5 to 10 games. Take the art the box art out of it and combine them into a collage. Maybe. What if I was super nerdy? Riddle me this, everybody. What if, might be a bit mad. This is the other thing as well. You've got to be tasteful. Otherwise, if you invite people round, they might leave. Like, no disrespect to people who might have this, but I was looking at Slipknot posters. Can you imagine that in your bedroom? I don't know. I mean, it's a vibe, I guess, but it might be off-putting to certain guests to come in and be like, Slipknot, here to go. So if I had in my room, I'm thinking of an idea is forming here. I would have had tasteful pictures of Dark Souls bosses in frames. They're like, ooh, I'm Priscilla. Oh, I'm Gwendolyn. Can you imagine? They're all just like in a nice collage, like, who are these fine folks? They're just some, really interesting Dark Souls characters. But they are cool. There's cool character art. But I don't know if I really want the Asylum Demon's arse adorned on my wall. Probably would not pick the Asylum Demon. No offense to the Asylum Demon. I saw a picture of someone that had VHS tapes covering their walls completely. Wow, that's a cool idea. I got the Elden Ring poster of the map. Super cool. I do like that. I do like the GTA posters as well. They're pretty good. Oh, it's a long story, Fly Highlands. There's a Lock It Down with Lucy where I talk about what happened. If you want to liven things up, you can simply always paint some squares and rectangles on the wall in a light dark. I could do that. Like, that could be. Kind of, yeah, maybe I'll go for a gothic vibe suddenly and just put Soul's character in a collage. Oh, here's Father Gask. Oh my God, can you imagine? How wouldn't this be? No, what I really want, actually, I want a staircase. And on this staircase, I would have cool. This is okay. I think we're getting somewhere. We're reaching the core. I think I know what I might want. I might want some cool scenery from video games because that's it's a nice. If I get some nice quality renders of like the Citadel or an area like the jungle in Uncharted without the cat, I could make these myself in photo mode. And maybe that could adorn the hallway or something. Just cool. If I could draw, that would also be great. I might play Uncharted 4 to get some inspo from Nathan Drake's house. What I really want is I want pictures of adventures. Or maybe I need to just take my own pic. Maybe I need to get into photography and take my own photographs and then put them up. Maybe that's where we're going with this. Because I want the real adventures. We will think about this. Paint one of yours to make it look like a fake breakable Dark Souls, yeah. Yes, game concept art. Because I kind of want it to be a wink and a nod. I don't want it to be, too obvious. Like, I don't want a picture of someone, like, splashed on my wall. But I kind of want, just a... Oh, if you know kind of deal. Anyway, we've talked way too long about this, but I felt like I just wanted to talk. So thank you for talking. I just had a lot of feelings that I just wanted to talk about. A couple of clickers wouldn't go amiss here. Can you imagine? See, I like Libertalia, but I feel like I should have real adventures. So maybe I can start with fake adventures and then move up to real adventures. Actually, the reason I thought about this. It's because my computer at home, my background is Libertalia because I wanted something. Maybe that was there all along because I didn't want the boring Mac background. I wanted to have my own background, but I didn't want something that was too busy. So I just went for a nice screenshot of, Libertalia, which I quite liked. Right. Let's go. Thank you, Ina Graham. Thank you. Let's start with the highlights and lowlights of the week. Hit me with your highlights and lowlights of the week, please. Hit me with your highlights. And go on, hit me with your lowlights. Lowlight, struggling to get the can't touch this trophy in Sonic X Shadow Generations. Well, I shan't be playing it because you can't make me. But good luck. Hopefully you're able to sort that out. Let me take a quick drink after my existential crisis of how I'm going to decorate my house. Now I'm going to think about decorating my house and actually not get around to it. No, I will put my goal for the year, the end of the year. Put one picture on the wall. God damn it. Also, actually, there is a picture that I do want, and I need to just check with my dad because my dad's got this really nice drawing that he got from South Africa of two cheetahs. And one day, it was like in our house above the stairs, and one day it fell down off the wall, and my dad kept meaning to get it reframed. So I said, and he was going to throw it away, and I was like, no, Dad, don't throw it away. I really like this painting, or this, is it a painting, is it a drawing? I don't know. So I kept it in my room safe until I moved out and we found the poster. And I was like, oh, it's really good. I'll reframe it and give it to you. And I was like, thank you, I really want this. He framed it and kept it for himself and he's put it up in the house. So I want to inherit that poster. I need to ask my dad if he can put it in his will. Lucy can inherit the cheetah poster because I like cheetahs. And it's a nice drawing. So please, Dad, let me inherit the cheetah poster. I'll put that in my house. That's the kind of thing I want. Right, something got very dark in here, so I might turn the light on when clip of the week starts. But right, let's carry on. We'll carry on. Jamie, highlights. You can read while I drink. Hang on. Locking it down with Lucy. Thank you very much. Got the platinum in Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Congrats on your next platinum. Also, my nephew Albert turned 6 months old yesterday. Happy 6 months to Albert. And Lowlights have to wait until Xmas to get more PlayStation games. Well, that's going to be a great Christmas for you, Jamie. I hope you get some good presents or some games to play. Oh, thank you, Enneagram. Highlight, lock it down, Lucy being on. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was thinking about this the other day. Does anyone else remember when in Big Brother they just started going at the end? I was like, please stop. Good Lord. Plus book tickets. See Sonic 3 on the 21st of December. I need to book my tickets for Sonic 3. Oh, it does look quite dark in here. Maybe I should turn the light on if I can find the light for the lamp. Maybe. It's getting dark. But yeah, I want to go and see Sonic with oh wow, there we go. Thank you. The light is turned on. I should turn this light on more often. This is great lighting, this one. Right. But yeah, I'm excited to see Sonic 3. I saw the trailer. The trailer looked pretty good, actually. I was into it. Now, is Keanu Reeves Jim Carrey's dad in this? Bizarre, but great. I love it. Jose says I might print my finished Grand Slam, frame it, and hang it up. That's a good shout. I'm very close to finishing my Grand Slam. And congrats on finishing your Grand Slam, Jose. Good work. Skip to the end says highlight platinum 194. Metal Hellsinger, amazing soundtrack, by the way. Nice, congrats, love a shiny highlight here. Mega Pork Chop Express says highlight, bought a new LG TV. Nice, I've got an LG TV too. And cabinet in the sales. Oh, congrats, love it, nice one. Wes says highlight, have a long weekend. Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your long weekend. Fly Highland says lowlight, I was late last stream, so couldn't put the highlight I wanted to. Highlight what I said about I've been subscribed to Lucy for over half a decade now. Wow, thank you. Isn't that mad? That's crazy. Well, thank you so much for being here all this time and sticking with me for all this time. I appreciate it. That's very sweet of you. Mega Pork Chop Express says like setting up the TV and building the cabinet. Ball ache. I know. You only want to do those things once a century if you can help it, because no one's got the stress to do it a billion times. But I'm glad you've made it through, and hopefully you can enjoy your lovely TV now. Doug says Lola had a very sad conversation with my nan on the phone earlier who has dementia. She was worried about where she was even though she was at home. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that about your nan, Doug. My nan also has a similar dementia or something. So it is tough when you're like, they don't obviously understand. So, but hopefully all the best to your nan, and that, you know, things are all right. Oh, I've just dropped down. Robert Wars says highlight, got my 77th plat of the year and 100% in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Nice. Got Last of Us Part 1, Returnal and Rift Apart for £25 each on Black Friday. Nice going. Lock it down, Lisa. Thank you very much. Lola, I have to work tomorrow. I'm sorry. Hopefully work will. Hope you have a good work day tomorrow, Robert. Dusty says highlight, got me a shiny for Cat Quest 2. Well, I'm trying to think of something to say for this. Congratulations. Congratulations on your platinum. Hope it wasn't too rough for you. But you got to be kidding me if you're not going to be playing Cat Quest 3 next. So hopefully I hear that update soon, because Cat Quest 3 must be played. Also fitted a 4TB SSD in the PS5. Mental. Lovely. That'll set you up. Also done all my Christmas shopping. Damn, you're so on it, Dusty. Low like wrapping. That's it. Just wrapping. I've still got to finish all my Christmas shopping and do all my wrapping when I get back. There's so much Christmas admin when I get back. Good Lord. Keanu Reeves is voicing. Oh, he's doing Shadow. Wait, Jim Carrey is playing both Dr. Robotniks? Wow. Damn. Well, thanks for telling me that. I had no idea. Look at down, Lucy. I had a horrible night. I woke up at 4 a.m. and was vomiting. My body was shaking. Parts of my body were numb and I couldn't walk. I had a gallbladder attack. I feel much better now. Highlight Lucy's stream. Well, I'm glad that the stream can help make you feel better. Sorry to hear that you had a horrible night. Take it easy today, Fabio, and I hope you feel better soon. B says, I love your streams. Well, thank you. When people say that helps me feel better about doing the streams. I'm like, I'm just talking about nonsense to everybody for ages. So I appreciate that the nonsense is enjoyed. Right, any more? Oh, I need to do this, Doug. I've highlight got new glasses and everything is high definition now. I've been so bad. I haven't got new glasses since 2016. I do really need to do it. My glasses are falling apart. It's terrible. Oh, round of applause. That's so good. Nice. Right, my highlights and lowlights of the week. So I guess I'll start on my low light. My low light is I have to, this is it. I'm going home on Monday, which, you know, there's things obviously good and bad. I mainly just don't want to go back to my flat. Like, obviously I want to go back to see my friends and family and go to the office. My top thing, why does Lucy want to go home? Friends, family, and the office. I mean, that's kind of, but it's because friends are at the office. It's not just, you know, but I just don't want to go to my flat. I don't want to get back and hopefully touch wood, there's no bugs. I haven't had to hear the guy upstairs doofusing laugh for a whole month. It's going to be cold. It's going to be miserable. I hate having a shower in my flat when I get there because it's so cold. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. There's going to be no sun. Yeah, that's the rough part. But I guess I'm going to put up a painting or something. So yay. So yeah, swings and roundabouts. Yeah, I got to deal with that spider that's, yeah, freeloading my PS5. Go on, I have to kick all those people out. Hopefully the birds aren't running amok this time, because parakeets are fucking nasty. I mean, even though I've done something about it, I know that they're going to gnaw away at it over time, but hopefully I'll be out of there by the time that goes. So I do. I'm hoping that I can move at some point. I might start thinking about it next year. Oh my God, wouldn't that be magical if the Sim had moved out? I dream about the Sim way too often, like more often than I should. Like, he was appearing in my dreams regularly before I came to the US, and it would be like, I think I had a dream one time where he stamped on the ceiling and then he formed a crack in it and we could see each other, and he was actually an all right guy. And I was like really mad, but then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, mate. And he was actually all right. And I was like, oh, I feel like I have all this hate towards someone and they might actually be nice, but I can't help it. I'm on the apartment Reddit thread all the time, and everyone hates their upstairs neighbors. You can't be helped. So, oh, it's going to be rubbish. Sim nightmares, that's not good. Yeah, it is bad. Like, I think I had another one where I moved into an apartment or something with my friends, and he lived there too. And I was like, how do you live in both places? Oh, well, Cat Quest 3 is 20% off of the Black Friday sale. Should I answer? Do it. You've got to complete the trilogy. I liked Cat Quest 3 a lot. I think it's a lot shorter than Cat Quest 2. I think, you know, finish it off. So that's, I'll try and think positive. But yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, I'm looking forward to going back home and, you know, having chocolate, beans, cereal. Obviously, friends, family, that stuff. Roast dinner, Christmas dinner. That should be good. So yeah. Lucy buys paintings and hits her just above. Yeah, it's the part after Christmas I hate, the January and February. That's pretty rough. So yeah, I've had a good time here. So I want to say my highlights are just, you know, I want to say a big thanks to all my SF friends who have, you know, I've hung out with on this trip, and we've gone and done things. So, you know, that's been fun, taking me around, seeing, you know, the town and doing lots of things. That's been good. So thank you to all those guys. And I guess, oh yeah, Thanksgiving as well. Thanks for having me for Thanksgiving, for the place that I went to. Thanksgiving, very good. It's like, it's so wild. It's like totally weird experiencing this other, like, not Christmas, but kind of Christmas Day event. Like, everyone was just like, now they have like a 4-day weekend. So it kind of feels like you wound down for Christmas, but not quite. Whereas in the UK, we're just all working still. So that you don't have that wind down part yet. But yeah, the food was great. I really like this bean thing that I had. It was like runner beans, green beans in like a cream thing. That was real good. Mashed potatoes real good. And then when you put the gravy all over it, turkey was done in 3 different ways. There was like roast turkey, there was smoked turkey, there was deep fried turkey, and then of course the dessert platter. If you look at my Instagram here, I did put pictures up of all the foods that was there and stuff, and desserts came out. Oh, and I did a little tour of the desserts that I picked. I did bring some jammy Dodgers and some Jaffa cakes, and there was one kid who like picked it up, ate it, and put it back on the bowl. So I suppose that's the review of those. Didn't go well. Next year I'm thinking about bringing him a Christmas pudding. How'd you like that? Try to bring you something nice this year and you put it back. Have a great big fat Christmas pudding that's probably so preserved it will last the trip, and then we'll stick some brandy on it and light the fairy. That'll teach him. Oh. So I suppose those are my main things. Yeah, I'll try and maybe do some more streams and whatnot. I saw you eat meat in America for breakfast. That's not is that not normal food? No, I normally eat cereal. Like I don't go out and eat a massive meal. Like you do have a full English here, but I don't normally like. I have a weird thing where I don't like. I don't like the smell of cooked food in the morning, especially bacon or eggs. I know that's weird, but when I wake up and I just want to breathe and I don't want to smell this like fat smoke. Like, and I don't know. I just want to be fresh, and that just feels really like I can't. I've got to be alive a bit before I can eat hot foods. So yeah. Are you having an end of tour party with your SFR? I kind of did say goodbye to them before Thanksgiving because everyone goes to different places after, depending where their family is for Thanksgiving. So yeah, I did go out for lunch with a couple of them, which was nice. Oh yeah, I put a 5p in. Forgot about that. So yeah, that's my highlight. But of course, my main highlight, which someone has already. Have you not seen DJ Purple on your travels yet? I did. I did see DJ Purple, and I have the story for you because it was the highlight. Let me tell you. Right, so it was tight this time because obviously it was quite busy. DJ Purple only performs on a Tuesday and a Thursday. And I was looking at the calendar and I was like, oh my God, I need to go and do a DJ Purple. So he puts up on his Instagram. Here's the story, everybody. So I was like, we'll have to go on Tuesday because Thursday's Thanksgiving, then I go home. So on his Instagram, he puts up like, oh, tonight at Tupelo, whatever it was called, place. So I replied to him, oh, I'll be there. And he was like, and then he replies, so I was like, he's like, oh my God, Lucy, yay. Been like 3 times. I know, I'm not going to, I think it's quite sweet. Anyway. And then I get a message from him 5 minutes later. Oh my God, it turned into a whole thing. This is a story. And so then he replies, crying, laughing face to the side. If the mood suits you, I have a request, if I may. Would you do Welcome to the Black Parade, as it's new on the list and no one's done it yet? And I'm like, oh my God. He has requested me to sing a song. How can I let him down? The only problem is I wasn't a killjoy. I wasn't into the MCR. I know of the Black Parade, obviously. Who doesn't? But I don't know if I know it well enough to perform it. Now, he texts me this 30 minutes before I have to leave to get there. So I'm like playing Life is Strange. I'm like, take the headset, listen to When I Was a Young Boy, My Father. And I'm like playing it. I'm reading it. I'm stressing out. I'm like, am I going to do this? Do I know it well enough? Then I'm like, looking at it. It's like, this is a 5-minute song. Mr. Purple wants me to perform a 5-minute song. And it's a slow song. It starts off, it doesn't get to what he wants. I think he wants the we'll carry on because he thinks everyone's going to get big for that. So I'm like, oh shit, because I had my songs that I wanted to do planned. Now you might think this is a little lame, but when I know I want a DJ Purple, I do have like a list on Spotify where I put songs in and I listen to them because I want to know the song. You don't want to get up there and choke. You can do that in the later half of but you want to like know your shit, okay? Like I don't want to go up there and be, give a Celine Dion performance or anything, but I want to at least know my words and not choke, and be like, oh, when I was a young girl, oh boy, my father, you don't want to do all that nonsense. You want to be confident-ish that you know what's going on. So I'm like listening to the song and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Can I do it? So I replied to him and I was like, oh, interesting. If Imogen was here, Imogen would have killed this song because Imogen was a killjoy. She was a big MCR. Sadly, Imogen is not here. If Imogen was here, we could have made Mr. Purple happy. But the duty had been thrusted on me. And I was like, so then we get in the Uber. When I was a young boy, I'm just listening to it on repeat. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't feel confident. It's quite like high, it's slow. And now I'm just riddled with anxiety. So I said to him, oh, interesting. My sister would have killed it. I'll see how the night goes. So I do my first song. I thought, a warm-up song would be to do song 2, woohoo, and give it a bit of the Britishness because, I forget that I sound like this to everyone around here. And so I guess as soon as I open my big mouth, everyone's like, whoa. So I could give it when I feel heavy metal, woohoo. So that's what I started with. And then what I wanted to do, which you'll see, I did my song. And maybe I should just play the clip and then carry on. Long story short, we're getting married in Vegas tomorrow. Exactly. Yeah, classic song too. You gotta do that. People are putting So yeah, I was riddled with anxiety. The night was bumping, everybody. It was busy. So I do my next song. Now my next song that I put in, it takes like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. He has this assistant who comes around. She's like, don't worry, he's very fair. He has a list. I'm like, oh no. Everyone's singing these like 2000s bangers of the night. Like someone did Sugar We're Going Down, went over like crazy. People did what was the other one that went over real big from that era? Oh, All the Small Things. People were doing a lot of like 90s California music, which everyone was like, whoa! And I was like, I've never heard of whatever this Sublime song is that. And also someone did Dick in a Box, which I'd never heard either. And I was like, why are people singing about putting their dicks in boxes? I've got no idea. And everyone's like, you don't know what this is? I was like, I have no idea. Apparently Justin Timberlake sang it. I have watched the video since. So yeah, it is interesting to see what songs go over big when I'm just like, but someone did Tiger Feet by The Cure, which I thought was very good. Like ba 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 da ba da ba ba ba. So yeah, it took ages for my second song to come on because there were so many people there. And now we're getting to the end of the night. Okay, it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and everyone's like, "You're getting another song in, Lucy. You're going to put another song in. You got to do it now if you're going to do it." And I was like, "Am I going to chicken out of the Black Parade?" I asked my friend who is there as well. I was like, will you do it with me? And they were like, you know what? They were on the fence. They weren't too into it. And they were like, no, what? Mr. Purple has done a lot for us. He wants to hear the Black Parade. We should give him the Black Parade. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it together. So I go up to the board and I type it in. And guess what it says? It says, sorry, someone else has already picked this song. Pick another song. The relief I felt. I was like, oh, thank God. I don't have to do this. Someone else is going to take this from me. And then that song was never played anyway because I feel like it was picked by someone who left or whatever and the night ended. The night was crazy. ABBA went over big that night. People ransacked the stage. I did not get a third song in, but people were on the stage going, gimme, gimme, gimme your man after midnight. People loved that. Anyway, here's my DJ Purple. Sorry, I feel like I've just talked a lot. Sometimes I just have to talk. I'm sorry. I just have talking problems. All right, please enjoy Clip of the Week so you see my second song, which I did. My Power Love performance. When I hear myself sing, I feel like I sound like my mum, and I never really rated my mum singing. Sorry, mum. Oh God, it's awful. Anyway, that was the Power Love. People did compliment the outfit. I enjoyed doing a bit of cosplay. One person was like, "Did you dress like that for this, or do you?" I was like, "Oh no. I don't just dress like this on the regular." That was cool that people got the outfit. But yeah, Lucy, I'm like, come on. Anyway, so I got my song in. I was happy about that. And then at the end of the night, we were there till the end, like literally. So the last song was, I come from a land down under. You better take cover. And then it goes, thank you for coming, DJ Purple. This is the longest I've ever been at DJ Purple. We were there from start to finish. Normally, I'm a bit of a baby and I have to go home and go to bed. But this time I was like, you know what? I'm going to be a rebel. Rebel Lucy. I'm going to stay out till 1:30 a.m. What you going to do? I'm an adult now. Well, I've always been for a while. But anyway, it's like, what the only consequence is I have to wake up for work tomorrow. But you know what? Rebelliousness has come with it. Also, you only get to DJ Purple once when you're here. Anyway, we stay till 1:30. And we call the Uber. And I see DJ Purple packing up. And I was like, because before, remember he said he would have spoke to me before. And I was like, I think I have to go speak to DJ. Like, there was someone else kind of talking. Now he has a very strict rule, says don't talk to the DJ, but I felt confident. So then when that person finished, I sort of went up and was like, hi. And he was like, Lucy. And he comes down from, he's like, let me come down. He comes down from his little perch and he gives me a hug. And I was like, DJ. I did not expect this. And then, like an idiot, I just babble about shit because I don't know what to say. I was almost like, oh, busy night tonight. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, you know, it's a great night. And then I didn't know if I should apologise for not doing the black. So I just sort of babbled about like, oh, yeah, he said you were at that one that I did the other time. I was like, oh, yeah, me and my sister were just there for like one night. It was crazy, but we had a great time. Anyway, I have to go now. Bye. Just like, cut this off. Let's go. Never meet your heroes, everybody, because you're just going to embarrass yourself. So then I went on out of there. And then he texted me later. Me and him, but we just text each other now. And then he was like, oh, I get it. Because he looked at my Instagram story. I don't think DJ Purple knows Back to the Future. Which, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Did he just think I came dressed like a Wally? Not sure how but I guess he is busy, you know, he's got like 1 billion screens in front of him. What I'd give to see what was more on all those screens, who knows? Anyway, that's my story about DJ Purple. I wonder if he has ever watched your stream. I hope not. Because then he would know. It's so dumb. But it's a great night out. If you are in the SF area anytime, you must hit up DJ Purple. It's a great night. You don't need musical talent. You go up there, everyone claps you, everyone enjoys it. It's a good time. Everyone is there for each other. So thanks, DJ Purple, for another great night and for an unexpected. I couldn't believe it. I've never met. I don't know. What can I say? My performances are. So now I have to think, what am I going to perform next time? So I will think long and hard for what my next DJ performance will be. All right, so that's that. Anyway, should we get on to what oh yeah, that's what I think is really sweet, that I'm obviously not there. Like, he has regulars that are there all the time, and like I only come whenever I'm here. So I think it's sweet that he remembers me. Like, I don't know, the first performance I ever did was I did Urgent by Foreigner, and I guess I did perform a couple of times that night, so maybe he remembered me from that. But yeah, I just think it's sweet that he remembers this little. I wonder if he was like, oh, I don't know. It was also weird, actually. That was the other thing. When he spoke, I was like, that's what he sounds like when he's not singing. I didn't know what he sounded like. Anyway, right, I actually have a real clip of the week. I went to the zoo, everybody. You know, I like the animal concert, so I'm just going to, you know, reset myself from the DJ Purple chat. Please enjoy clip of the week. Some nice zoo footage. Right, we're going to brush a goat. This is quite cool. Right, we've got to pick on our brushing tool. We've got one over here. See if he wants to be brushed. There you go. Oh, look. Does he care about his brushing? You like being brushed? Hello. Oh, look. Oh, he has scary eyes. Is that the spot? Is that... Yeah, why do they have side eyes? That's so weird. Oh yeah, watch out for the poop. A little neck brushing. This goat has so much wisdom. Oh, look at the colours on this guy. Oh, he's turned his back to us now. But this is a double welted cassowary. No photos. Look, it's an actual koala. It's Stacy. I can't believe I don't think I've ever seen a koala before. I didn't realise they'd be this big. That's nuts. Look at it. Yeah, the zoo has all your standard animals. You know, we've seen birds, kangaroos, a raptor. You know, all the things you expect to see at the zoo, which is pretty cool.
Like you, right?
That's right, it's got a ball. Oh. That is a Dark Souls bud if I ever saw one. That's what you look at when you're fighting this silent demon. He likes playing the ball game. Look at this with his fluffy pant legs and his big this guy's majestic. Oh, he just came out to say hello quickly. That's cool. This guy is so cool. Oh, he's a giant. There you go, that was the SF Zoo. There were so many animals in there that I'd never seen before, like that giant anteater. That was super cool. There was a wolverine there. Lots of cool stuff at the SF Zoo. I like going to a zoo. I feel like I've turned into my dad. But speaking of zoos, it's time to talk about Tiger King. Finally, Foxy Cat is here, I believe. Yeah, hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Right, Tiger King was like a big thing that came out in the pandemic times. I don't really watch Netflix, so I missed it back in the day. And whilst I was here, it was like, let's all watch Tiger King. So I watched all of the first and the second series in one go. And it was a bizarre experience. I don't even know what to make about it. I guess my overall thing was like, this is a terrible look on humanity in general. I was just shocked. Applaud, is that a word? Deplored. Everything was awful. All of these characters. So the first series was kind of like interesting how it all like comes to be. It was just like a documentary meant to be about these people that own big cats. But they all basically get themselves in trouble by just showing what it is they do. So you've got like Joe Exotic, who's, you know, a very big character with his zoo. He's in a feud with this woman, Carol Baskin, who gives herself to be like, oh my God, I'm doing it for the animals. I'm so much better because I'm a big cat rescue person. But she's also keeping all these big cats in like not great conditions. I'm like, and all these cat people who are obsessed with cats are wearing like, you know, cat-coloured clothes all the time. They're both as bad as each other. And then you've got the other, they're all as well running these weird sort of like subcults. I didn't know people could do this. And at the end of the day, it's like the tigers that are crazily not being featured and are also the ones that are not getting anything out of it. Anyway, the whole thing was really bizarre, just seeing that this happens, people just like having all these big cats. And then the whole thing breaks down because everyone's in a feud with each other. They all end up getting Joe in prison. And then people just like, you know, crazy things just happen as the whole thing is being filmed. So that was like one part of it. But here's the part that I really was just like floored at. So it took off afterwards because all these are like big, larger than life characters. You've got, you know, like I said, Joe Exotic, he's a, you know, a guy too, you know, quite, you know, eccentric. I said, you've got Carol, who's just annoying, her dumb husband, who's also annoying. Oh, you've got the whole thing about her potentially killing her husband, which is weird. That's all I knew about it before I watched it, that there was a woman who maybe killed her husband and someone went to prison. You have this, you know, this guy, Jeff Lowe or whatever, who's like, you know, thinks he's like the big Don of cats or something, walks around like he's someone from GTA, but in a cat industry. wants to make a stripper zoo or something. Anyway, all these people are super annoying, super irritating, and by the end of it I was like, wow, that was interesting but awful. I hope something good comes from this. And then the second series starts, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw what happened in the second series. Everyone, like, it was really weird because obviously I did watching it back to back almost. But what I thought was going to happen is like, oh, people who are seeing this and maybe, you know, we should do something about all these animals that are in prison or not being looked after well. No, what do? We dress up as Joe Exotic. We try and get him freed from prison by asking Trump for a pardon. And then everyone goes to these bloody zoos and starts petting all the cubs. I couldn't believe my eyes. I could, like, that was the least thing I thought that was going to happen. The second series was not very good. It was, you know, it was loosely trying to pull together some of the stuff from the first series, and it felt more like a reality TV show, whereas the first one felt more like a documentary just showing all these people's lives. But I couldn't believe that's how people interpret it. It wasn't like, oh my god, all these people are, you know, keeping all these cats. That they felt like, I mean, it was the pandemic, I suppose, so we should maybe give people a break. But I couldn't believe that the opposite happened. They became more popular and they became like celebrities from this. Anyway, I looked them all up recently, and I think pretty much all of them, thankfully, have been taken down for what they did. You know, a lot of them can't own big cats anymore. A lot of them had their animals taken away from them. You have all these crazy characters. So it was a shocking look at how some, I don't know, I just didn't really realize that you could do that. But I suppose it's a way of life for certain people. And also the editing, by the way, is really good. Like, the people know what they're doing. They're like showing these people in the worst possible light at all times. And you've got all these like bizarre characters. It was the series we needed at the time. Like, everybody in the second series clearly knows the popularity of the first. That's why I like the first, well, I say liked, but the first series felt more real because it was like no one really knew what's happening. I like how the people that make the documentary were always running the cameras, like, just so that you could see the true, what people were truly saying. Like that Doc Antle guy, he's obviously got himself in trouble because he comes across as like, oh yeah, those amateurs, Joe, and you know, I'm running a real place here. And then it turns out that he's a weird sex cultist guy anyway, so he doesn't appear in the second one because he's like, you know, incriminated himself. All the people in the second series know that the first series was popular. They become celebrities from it, and then the people they hire to, like, you know, all the attorneys and that, they're all doing pantomimes and stuff, and they're all just as like fame hungry. So it becomes a bit bizarre, to be honest. They're trying to like drag out what happened with the husband that went missing. They're all in like a weird feud with each other, and now it's one of them got their arm ripped off by a tiger, and she was still like, oh, yep, I believe in the zoo. I went straight back to work. And they've got all these people that have idolized them. Yeah, the second series felt hastily put together and was trying to capitalize off the popularity of, but yeah, nothing. I wanted to see heads roll. I wanted to see people go to prison, people to pay, and all that really happened was they talked about they wanted to free Joe, but ultimately they didn't, and they couldn't because he had committed crimes to animals. Oh yeah, and Joe had like 1 billion boyfriends and husbands. Bizarre. And then it just sort of ended. Thankfully, the cats did go to a sanctuary, I believe, so that's good. But I just thought the wrong message was, oh my god, yeah, that was, I couldn't believe that someone actually did kill themselves, which is terrible. But I was like, wow, like, these people have made that this bizarre living situation where, with the allure of animals that are keeping people locked here in like a weird way. I would say the first series is probably worth a watch, I guess, if you're interested to see how things go down. And I probably just said like a bunch of it, but like how these people get popular in their industry, if you say. But the second series is just like, I wanted to see everyone go to prison, to be quite honest. I felt they all, like, even Carol, like, she's like pretending that she's better than everyone else, but she's like, oh, when you join, you get a blue t-shirt, and then when you've been here for a long time, you get a red t-shirt. And basically all these people they make them work for free for the love of the animals. It's all a bit dodge. But where is her husband? I mean, it's bizarre. No one knows. But I do feel like a tiger did probably eat him. That is the only explanation. They have no idea. And I don't know if we're ever going to find out. So yeah, it was a very weird show, especially to watch back to back. So that's been an interesting insight to, I guess, an area of the world that I didn't know existed. Never underestimate the depth that dregs of humanity can stoop to. Exactly. So I think that's all I've got to say about it, really. It was bizarre. There was some characters in it, and it made me weep for humanity by the end of it. I was like, this was our takeaway? We want to free someone. I can't believe the free Joe Exotic. But yeah, he shouldn't have been set up for whatever, attempted murder. That was all kind of like, did he really do that? Did he not do that? But he did do animal crimes. So you can't get away from that. And also I think it's so weird that they were able to film him in prison to get him to be a narrator for all, because he was so popular. They had to get him in the second series. So he just sort of narrates on his prison phone. Weird. Now watch the Mendes Brothers show. What's that about? Someone said to watch How to Make a Murder or something, about some guy who went to prison for a crime he didn't do. And then 2 years later, he was set up for a crime again. I don't want a series 3. I don't want to watch any more of this. I can't watch any more about these people. The only guys I liked was the guy who lost his legs in a bungee jump accident, and the guy who truly cared about the animals with the long blonde hair who sadly died. Everyone else was trash and very annoying. He was a criminal, but just not for that. Yeah, exactly. They have done, like, they kept all these animals in very poor conditions and like used them. Yeah, thumbs down on that. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Right, we do need to do the Christmas card giveaway. I realise that I've talked a lot about stuff, but I also want to talk about video games. Believe it or not, I want to talk about video games real quickly. Can you believe that? That's something I enjoy doing. So I have my Secret Santa list here that I have put together for, and I'm going to share it with you because you won't see this. So the way the Secret Santa works on the Discord is like each person who signed up sends their list of games they want to play to Santa. And then your Secret Santa will then put the list order in which they think you should play it. So here's my list. Here is what I would, now, fingers crossed, I've got 3 days to complete Call of the Mountain. I think I can do it because I beat the story. So I can play whatever I want now. I'm free from the shackles, except I do need someone to tell me what to play next because now I don't know what to do. So here's what I've picked as the games that my secret... Now, whoever you are, you may be watching right now, do not reveal yourself. But you have had the power to decide what I will play this Christmas break. The list was Lego Horizon Adventures, but I have started because I just wanted to start and I was dreadfully disappointed. But more, we could talk about that a bit. So Lego Horizon Adventures, Sifu, Persona 3 Reload, Coffee Talk, Resident Evil 7 DLC, Sly Cooper, Sekiro, Horizon, Burning Shores, Elden Ring, or God of War Ragnarok. Now, what this, but I'm not going to sway the person. I think they should have already submitted their list by now, I hope. So I don't know. I don't know where I feel, where it's going to take me, the list. But I thought I wanted to put something together that had a different range of games. And the way that Luke runs it is it could be a game you started, a game, a DLC, whatever. So I quite like that the options are open. Now, if someone picks Elden Ring, I hope you don't expect me to platinum it over Christmas because that's an unrealistic expectation. But I will do my best to go back and try it. So we'll see what gets picked out of that. But next year, I'm probably going to slow down in my amount of games that I play because I want to play some big, beefy, meaty games like some RPGs that I've let go and whatever. But speaking of this year has been, people are saying Lego, and people are saying Coffee Talk. So we'll see if my Secret Santa picks Coffee Talk. Could be a good one for Christmas. Jose, I'm currently playing Lego Horizon. Might make it my PS5 game. Do you like it, Jose? Because I can't help but thinking I'm disappointed with it, to be honest. Like, it's not as good as other Lego games. They do this all the time. Rust! It kind of was like this, like, oh, we need to go to Mother's Heart, and it's not really the story of Horizon at all. And all these characters are completely different. There's no, like, all the stuff from the Lego games before aren't really, like, the puzzles aren't in it. There's no really reason to be another character. It looks very good, but it's a bit empty, to be honest. I'm not into it. Me too, Lucy. Play a lot more shorter games this year than I was meant to. Exactly. But, that was the vibe of the year. So now I want to get in. Just chill out with Coffee Talk before the beefy games. Yeah. Get some dripping beefy games going. I heard Lego Horizon is only a 6-hour game, which is unusual. Yes, because it's not a Lego game. It is made by somebody different, and it is a very short, like, you just go from point A to point B and just shoot things, and it goes woo woo woo, and more machines come. The story is very like not Horizon at all. In fact, not that I can remember the story of Horizon, but I remembered some bits that weren't in it. And it's just, okay, yes, Jose says a huge Horizon fan, and yes, I was a bit disappointed as well. Okay, I'm glad, because you guys, I was joking about it, but I was very excited for it because I kind of wanted to see this fun, fresh take on. Because if this was good, then maybe they could do other games in it. But it was just a little too half baked. Like, there's not much variety in it. You have to do a lot of replaying the same stuff over and over again. And the jokes, like, you know, I make some good jokes, everybody. You know, I'm cracking jokes all the time over here. I'm cracking jokes like I'm dropping eggs from Trader Joe's, but they're dropping spoiled eggs. All right, they're not good. Wait, 6-hour Lego game. That is, yeah, because you don't have to. There's no collectibles in it really at all. Like, you know how the Lego game's like, unlock all the characters. There's 50. This game, there's 4 characters, and it's like, oh, get all the gold bricks. We kind of just get them from completing levels anyway, so you're not really going out of your way to do anything. Like, it's completely different scale of Lego. It's just, it looks very nice and all the Lego pieces there, but also what's really weird about it is they mash different Lego IPs together, and I'm like, it's so you can like be dressed up as Lego. Is it Ninjago? Is that the sort of ninja one? Lego City, but then also Horizon characters. It's kind of weird, and it sort of takes away from the Horizon setting when I'm running about as a police officer. It's weird. Yeah, every sentence of the joke, a bad children's like joke. Yeah, exactly. Like, Aaron is like a guy who just wants to eat donuts or something. It's part of Lego advertising. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I'm not feeling it, but it's fine. You know, it's a fine chill game. I would say if you have a kid, it's probably fun to play it with a kid. But if you are not with child, then it's not to the standard of the other Lego games, if you enjoyed the other Lego games. But if you just want to get a platinum, then it's fine. It's a fine class. It'll be all right. So we'll see what I get picked for my Secret Santa. If my Secret Santa has picked Lego Horizon Adventures, I have started it because I just couldn't wait. I set the list and I was like, oh, you know, I'm just going to play the game anyway. So we'll see. Yeah, they all sound like children as well. Like, oh my God, like, this is one of the lines, don't go to pieces. Like, or bricks amazing. It's stuff like that. It's a lot. So yeah, but speaking of the games, I'm just going to quickly share my screen over it. Sorry, this is a super long episode of Locking It Down with Lucy. I do apologise. I think sometimes I just have to get my talk out. Oh, get your talk out. Oh, get your talk. Oh, I'm off the screen. I'm off the screen. It has come to my attention, everybody, that I have set a new record for this year. So we're just going to go down here and go to. So I did my 10K. I'm about to finish my Grand Slam of the year, and I have beat my record of platinuming 23 games this year, because I have platinum 27 games this year. Can you believe it? Look at this. I don't know how I've done this. I was on one this year. So, and I did a really long streak as well. I don't know what happened to me. I was on another level. So here's what I'm thinking, everybody. I've got 27 platinums. I want to see if I can round it out to 30, and then I'm done, all right? The year of madness ends. Next year, if I get 12 platinums, I'll be happy with that. But I kind of want to, I just want to go big or go hard. So, 27 platinums right now. Call of the Mountain, 28. Lego Horizons, 29, maybe. Life is Strange double exposure, 30 maybe. I don't know if Life is Strange is possible, depending on what else I play, because I am going to have to do at least another full playthrough. I'm still only on chapter 4 right now, so it could be a little tough. Can I do... Yeah, see, it depends what my Secret Santa picks. So I'm going to revisit this conversation once I get my Secret Santa pick, because Coffee Talk could be 30. And then that's it. End on a high of 30. Did the Grand Slam, did the 10K. We put the work in this year. Next year I can rest and play Elden Ring. And then you can all be happy. Okay, I'll be like, oh, this Elden Ring's pretty good, huh? Did you guys like this? Have you played this game? This is great. And they'll be like, yeah, you're right, Grandma. We all played it a billion years ago. So yeah, these are some mad stats. Like, I'm looking forward to when I really sit down. Because look, we're only in November. We've still got the whole of December to do. I don't really know how I did this. Probably because I mixed in a bunch of big games and some little games. Like, I think that's if I was going to give advice to anybody, and if you want to enjoy playing, I think you've got to do that. You've got to put some big games in, like, you know, not some of these games were short and sweet, and that's all right. And then some of them were like Cuphead, I'm proud of, and Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil. But then you've got some small ones in there as well, just to, like, you know, palate cleanse, something just quick and easy to give you that hit. And just, you know, exploring different genres, different types of games to play. Like, Red Dead was beefy. That was a big game. I don't know why I keep saying beefy. Maybe because I've got meat on the brain. I don't know. So I'll be interested to see, because these will be my biggest, highest stats of the year. So next year, play Elden Ring and marry DJ Purple. We'll see. Anything to revisit in your backlog for a quick plat? Let's see. Let's have a look. See. I don't really think so. Oh, I could get actually Dead Island 2 could be a potential, because I am playing that with a mysterious co-op partner. And that's not a difficult one, so that might happen. But yeah, like, I was looking through my list the other day and I was like, damn, I've kind of cleaned up over here. There's not much, you know, I've licked the plate almost clean. There's just like the scrap. So I don't know. We'll see. But it would be cool to get it done. Yeah, you know, the year started with fogs. Who could forget that? But yeah, it's been a crazy year. By the way, there's works happening next door if you can hear bangings. Jose says, my 3 remaining platinums this year will be Lego Horizon, Sly Cooper 3, and Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster. And then I'm done till next year. That sounds commendable. I can't wait for all of our end of year wrap ups. Sorry, I've been off the screen this entire time. Sorry about that. For all our end of year wrap ups, like, every day I open up Spotify, I'm like, is it today? Is it today? Because I really want to know what my most played song is of the year and stuff, because I can't figure it out. I think Bring Me the Horizon will be my top artist. But yeah, so that's what's going down in the world of games. Probably going to do a bit more work and then try and finish off a bit more Call of the Mountain after this. But I think it's time for a Christmas card giveaway. Is everybody ready? I bet your life we are. Let me take a swig. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. It's been strange. It's been strange. It's postcard time. Finally, what you've been waiting for. Shut up, Lucy. I don't want to hear you talking about all this crap. Right, I do have 5 questions. Boo, boo. Now, I didn't prepare the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music, but think about the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music in your mind as we prepare ourselves. So this is how this quiz will go. I will ask 5 questions. So make sure your mind and your fingers are prepared, because the internet works in weird and wonderful ways. The winner will be the person that I see in the chat that gives the first correct answer. First correct answer I see will win the Christmas card. I will contact you on Discord, so hopefully you're there in Discord, and I will talk to you in a separate chat, and we will exchange, tell me your address and whatnot, and I'll send it to you. If you are in the US, I will give you priority, so please, if you win, just state in the chat here if you're US or UK, and I'll make a note of it, because I will reach out to the US people first so I can post them off while I'm here before I go back to the UK. So let me get... Has this been the 5th year in a row that we've done this now? We've done this pretty much every year. So it's a cool tradition that we have been doing. So is everyone ready for the Christmas card giveaway? It's the LudiXP Christmas card giveaway. Jingle, jingle, jangle, jangle. It's a Christmas card. Right. Here we go. Where are we going to start? Okay. And they're all of the questions are to do with things that happened this year. All right, so you only have to think back for the last year. Question number 1. I've been playing Life is Strange Double Exposure, which looks back at Max Caulfield, who is the main character. But can you remember the name? Maybe this is a bad way to phrase the question. Her best friend from the first game was Chloe. But what was Chloe's surname? Question number 1 from Life is Strange. What is Chloe's surname? And I will put your name down on this piece of paper. Dormouse in there first with the correct answer, which is Price. It is Chloe Price. Thank you, Dormouse, so much. You have won a Christmas card for the Chloe Price correct answer. Well done. I'm guessing you're US based, right? Dormouse, please signify your understanding. Well done. There's still 4 more chances to go, but thank you. Right, question. Yes, I am. Amazing. I shall reach out in due course. Thank you so much. I've already bought the Christmas cards as well, so I'm looking forward to getting the Christmassy mood and writing them. Question number 2. That was a nice, easy one to start off with. Prepare yourselves. This year marks 30 years of PlayStation, but can you give me the date that the 30th anniversary falls on? I want the date of the 30th anniversary of PlayStation. You can write it in US or UK format. What is the date of the 30th anniversary of PlayStation this year? Boo, 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 boo. I want the year and the date, by the way, just the whole thing. And the first correct answer I see here is Jazz D, who has... Oh, wait, no, that Jazz D, you are... Wait, do I know what the date is? Hang on, keep putting your... No, Jazz D, that was incorrect. You were incorrect. Hang on. No. Yeah, I should have said... But I think it's Jamie. Jamie has put 3/12/24, which is correct. It was the 3rd of December. It is, no, it's going to be, oh my God, this is terrible. It is the 3rd of December 2024 is the 30th anniversary. Some of you have put the actual birthday. It was a trick question, but some of you put the year from when it's like, but I wanted this year's date. So, and the reason is because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got to put the year in. That I was looking for the year. So sorry, Fly Highland. Them's the role. So Jamie, congratulations, you have won for the 30th anniversary. And thanks everyone who checked out the 30th anniversary timeline on PlayStation.com. Appreciate that. I know you're UK based. Thank you for that. All right, that was a tricky one. That was a trick question. Apologies, that was me. It gets a bit easy from this, I hope. Okay, question number 3. This is an Xbox. Was the brand new Xbox trailer or advert that came out this year. Some could say that PlayStation 5 is now also an Xbox, as 4 Xbox games came to PlayStation this year. I'm going to tell you the names of 3 of them. You need to tell me the name of the missing game. There's 4 games that came to 4 Xbox games that came to PlayStation. The list is Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and what other game? What other game came to PlayStation from Xbox on the list? Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and... think long and hard. Robert War. I know what you mean. You have written... Oh, you did it twice. Well done. Robert War wins with Grounded. It is Grounded. Well done, well done, well done. Yes, well done, Slytherin. Well done, Slytherin. Grounded was the next game that came to PlayStation from that list. Has anyone actually played any of those games? I have yet to play any of these games yet. He came in with the clutch, though. He came in again. Congratulations. Well done to our lucky winner. Okay, question number 4. This year, we saw the release of the PlayStation Pro. Mark Cerny introduced us to the big 3, which were advanced ray tracing, something else that I can't remember because I didn't write it down here, and PSSR. But can you tell me what PSSR stands for? The question is, what does PSSR stand for? Please write it out for me whilst I try and remember what the other big 3 was. It was advanced ray tracing. It's something to do with frame rate or something, wasn't it? I just remember the pictures that came with it. PSSR, pre-startup safety review. It is not. That's a good guess. Jazz D. It is PlayStation. Oh, actually no. I'm gonna give it to you because you got it the other way around. It's PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, I believe. But I'm giving it to you, Jazz D. Jazz, that was a tough question. Stand not included. For the PSSR, well done, well done. You listened to Mark Cerny. Yeah, PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution is the answer, but that was a tough one. Right, question. Maybe I'll do a sixth bonus question that just comes from my brain for people. You know, I'm feeling generous at Christmas. Congratulations, Jazzy. Congratulations. Question number 5. This year, I earned my 10,000th trophy in Astrobot. But what game did I earn my first ever trophy in 16 years ago? What was the game I earned my first ever trophy in 16 years ago? Bit of a tougher one for you to think about while I try and think of a sixth question off the top of my head. This is it's not Uncharted. That is not the answer. GTA 5 is not the answer. It's a tough one. You think long, think hard, and you can also cheat and go to my PSN profiles if you must. The Statman knows, but the Statman, it's not FIFA. This was going, people, this is going out to the wire. Interesting. No. Oh, Terrence has got it. It is GTA 4. Well done, Terrence. The answer, it was GTA 4 all those years ago. Back in, 16 years ago. Let Sleeping Rockstars Lie. GTA, Ivy, Terrence. And Terrence, I know you're in, you're Canada. You're CS, so I will make sure to send yours out as well. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, seeing as you guys are big into it, I'm going to think of a question off the top of my head. Let's see. What can I think of? This is, I created these questions earlier in the week, so I'm going to have to really pull something deep here. Next week, we are going to do the Game of the Year awards because we did run out of time this week, but it's fine, it's fine. I can't take questions. I'm going to look at something. All right, I've got a question for you. I got a question. I'm just going to check that my source is correct. So, you know, talk amongst yourselves. Think deep about PlayStation. It's going to be a PlayStation question, something I know of. So look hard within yourself and see. Okay. It's another question about something. All right, this year, PlayStation came out with a new selection of wireless controller colors. It's available in indigo, pearl, and what other color? Complete the set, indigo, pearl, and what? What is the third new color that came as a new set? Who is Lucy's crush? Indigo, pearl, and what? Dusty, that is the correct answer. It is teal. Well done. Well done. Hooray. And that's the quiz. That is done. Dusty, you're UK, right? It's funny. I start to recognize some of the people from before. DJ Purple is the right is the right answer for the crush. So there we go. There is the Christmas card giveaway. Thank you so much, everyone, for teal, for getting involved. Much appreciated. I shall send those out. So yeah, Dormouse and Terrence are my non-UK people that won this year. So I will be in touch with you for your cards. So thank you all for watching, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. I know things were weird and it's a Friday and everything, so I appreciate your support of the US-based shows. We'll be back in the usual set next week. The cold, the miserable, the loud, flat that I, call a home. But for now, I hope you have a lovely week. For those of you who are enjoying Thanksgiving weekend, have a lovely Thanksgiving. And for those of you that haven't put up your Christmas decorations yet, 71% of you, maybe you'll be doing that this weekend, maybe not, but 29% of you already have, and 71% of you haven't. Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad that you enjoyed the show. You know, sometimes we talk about things that I don't know. Oh, and I just want to say a big shout out as well to everybody when I was sharing my YouTube wrap up, because they did a YouTube gaming wrap up. Thanks to those of you who shared that I was your main person that you watched, which is kind of bizarre because I'm telling you, I was not fishing for that. Like, I just saw it come up and I was like, oh, this is cool. What's everyone else's? I guess it's just I don't really think about it, but I was oblivious to the fact that I was a contender for people to, because I know I do YouTube as well. Like, I could be a person that someone could have. That did not cross my mind. So it's very cool that some of you had me in your list of people that came up. But that was kind of funny when I was like, oh yeah, shit, I'm a person. But yeah, hopefully we'll get our wrap up soon, because I want to know that I bought the most cornflakes in my local Sainsbury's. Give it to me. Give me the ranking, unless I buy something else really bizarre, because you know cornflakes is quite high. Yeah, there is like a YouTube gaming wrap up thing that you can do. So hopefully we'll get those others. I will please put your room decorations in the Discord as well. I would love to see them. I need inspo. Maybe I'll just stick a frame up next week or something. I don't know. I was trying to think about it. But yeah, it's time for me to depart. So thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. I will be in contact with the card winners, and hopefully we'll be back for some more fun and games next week. Thanks so much for being here. I shall catch you all on the flip side. Bye, everybody. Bye.